Hello! How is everybody doing? Hopefully my microphone is on. I forgot to clear my throat before the stream. Did you guys like my little transition there? I updated the stream in a little bit so that way I can actually have cool transitions and stuff. Oh hi, Mark Maker just broke my window again! Yay! It is so funny already. And my microphone is really dusty for some reason. Hello everybody. Hello Zachary Landrum. Hey Maddie, hope you're doing well. I am doing alright. I love both your card and your transition. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Actually, look at this. Hold on. So, I made one for the one that you just saw earlier when I was actually starting, but I made one for the base one where it's just like, look at that. It's like bouncing up and down. It's really good. I like it a lot. But it's a little bit too basic, so that's why I went with this one. And I think it's really cool. I might try to do some kind of slideshow that starts my streams where I just show a bunch of art where it just says starting soon in each of them. So that would be interesting. And then we have this one too. So I actually made a little we'll be right back card like everyone keeps suggesting to me. So now I don't have to use the same thing. And of course the one I like is what I like so far is the little circle transition, as if you're watching some kind of old cartoon or something, right? Look at that. Just boop, 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 boop. I like it. I like it a lot. The only thing I haven't figured out yet is how to make my avatar a little bit more interesting. So, yeah, that'll be something. I learned what reactives are from that Lazy Bedhead stream I was in a few days ago. So, I at least learned how to make one. I just have to find out how to actually implement that into my live streams and stuff. So, yeah. Did you see that Yoon has reached 7K subs and tomorrow she'll do a live stream revealing her new VTuber model? I have seen that. I haven't seen that Yoon or Yoontunes reached 700K subscribers, but good for her, you know. I haven't really talked to her all that much these days. Probably because she's busy doing her own stuff, and I'm not really or I wish I was as close to Yoon as I was when I was when I was 2023-ish. But yeah, I think I might tune in for Yoon's a VTuber model thing, or her revealing. So yeah, that'll be interesting. That's provided that nothing else is going on tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be something to see. Also, that's the very first Yoon mention, or the very first Yoontunes mention I've ever had in my live streams or anywhere on my channel. Admittedly, I kind of thought that some people who follow one or the other or both of us would just kind of come at me and say, "Oh my God, this guy looks like a male Yoontunes," or vice versa. Though, that was a thing on either Yoon or True server way back when, but we both shot that down real quick, so that's why no one really brings that up anymore. Plus, all of my Discord icons on Discord, are usually just me wearing my Spider-Man suit, so it doesn't really look like that much these days. But yeah, enough yapping about Yoon. Let's see. So, sorry, I need to clear my throat. Okay, anyway. So, you all know by now, we're gonna see if we actually can work on this. I'm gonna try to edit this a little bit. It's nothing really too major, but yeah, it'll be something. I'm just using new writing materials I got yesterday. Thinking of what I might do on the live stream Tuesday. Oh, that's cool. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I started a little bit of snacking before the live stream, so that way I'm kind of like Huntrix before that one show at the beginning of the movie, where I just do a bunch of snacking and just say, for the fans! Hello, Star Wars fan. Glad that everybody here has joined my stream. Anyway, as I said, we're going to edit this a little bit. And the main thing I'm probably going to work on, because I fail to, like, consistently work between all these tabs I have open, I'm going to try to work on this a little bit more. Yeah, this is like a little, like, design for a antagonist in my comic series, so that'll be interesting to see. Did you see the trailer for Hoppers? I have, and it looks interesting, but I'm willing to bet, like, money that they're not gonna, like, market that so well, and as such, it's gonna be a flop. Just like Elio, just like Elemental. So that'll be kind of heartbreaking to see. I'm sure the movie will be good, you know? Pixar makes really good movies. I'm debating on making a video about that. So yeah, I guess if I do go forward with that, then just look out for that. So yeah. Also, I need to import something for this real quick, so I'm gonna do that real quick. So just gotta accurately use this for a little bit. Let's see, where was stickers? Here it is. Hello, CreativeWebs. And we're back. I have finished the first episode of the Owl House fan-made sequel crossover. Oh, okay, I see. But of course, even though Hopper's director is Weber, what? Really? I didn't know that. That sounds pretty cool. I'm actually more like intrigued by that now, so that'll be interesting. Okay, anyway. Now with this imported, I suppose I could just like edit it in. Like what they did with Alia, I think the only real marketing will be doing the Happy Meal promotion. Yeah. Yeah, Pixar these days just has like a really poor marketing team. I can't even tell with these guys in the way. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So what I did was like I updated this pentagram looking thing a little bit more, so it went from looking like this to looking like this. And I think this is like a bit more interesting, I guess. So yeah. I like it a lot though. Let's see, where is Magical Aura? I'm at work, so I might be AFK for it's been busy. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you're usually at work whenever I live stream, but you know what? It's fine, you know? I love the red in there. Oh, I didn't even see the chat there. The way Disney handled and treated Ilya was horrible. Like, I thought... Yeah. Okay, so I need to duplicate this, actually. Let's see. Where is that one tool where... Here it is. Just line width. And I duplicated the wrong thing. Let's see. I need to rasterize this, actually. Rasterize. Duplicate. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it's still been busy with the summer season. Yeah, that's what summer is, really. Like, sometimes they're busy, sometimes they're kind of calm. Why did it say chom? It's like combining the words like chill and calm. Oh my god, I kind of wish that Wes saw that and just say, oh my god, a little bingoism, because like bingo from Bluey sometimes combines two words into one by accident, and it's really funny. Okay, so I think I'm not too sure if like that's a good enough expansion. Let's see. I might have heard that or also you might have heard that they've announced a new Donkey Kong movie in Nintendo. Yeah, I have heard about that. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna call it like a Nintendo Cinematic Universe because I've thought of making a video on that too, where just like I don't want a Super Smash Brothers movie. So yeah, if I do that, that'll be rather interesting. And I'm not too sure how well this thing is working, so maybe if I increase it a little bit, it'll do the job better. That should do it. I forgot what the blur amount is needed for this, but I'm just gonna pick a random number and hope for the best. Let's see, Gaussian blur. Let's try 50. Okay, now, since I still got the symmetry tool thing, why wouldn't you want a Super Smash Brothers movie? It doesn't sound like a bad idea. Honestly, I wrote like a half a script, I think, for my reasons as to why I wouldn't want something like that. So yeah, maybe I'll make that into a video. Like, I have a few videos, like I have a few scripts for videos that are just like on the back burner, and I haven't like fully let them cook just yet. So like, who knows? Maybe after the stream, I'll write a few of them. Also, they announced a live-action MLP film, so they canceled the Transformers 1 for a sequel to. I am not looking forward to a live-action MLP movie. Also, yes, Maddie is slash was Brony confirmed. I don't really care if people think of me differently because I was Brony. Honestly, I believe the Nintendo thing with Illumination is just going to be focused on the Super Mario Brothers aspect of Nintendo. I believe so too, because like, didn't they also announce like the cast members for a live-action Zelda movie? Yeah, that would. I haven't like fully looked into that either, but I saw that there's at least like some kind of cast for a Zelda movie. So I'm not. I should probably ask my brother about that. He's like one of the biggest Zelda fans I know. Okay, so turn that off real quick. I hope that I did that right. Or actually, I might make it a little bit, make the reds a little bit darker. Oh, that's not what I wanted. A Super Smash Brothers movie? No thanks. I'm a huge Super Smash Brothers fan. Yeah, same here. I'm a huge Super Smash Brothers fan, and I do not want a Super Smash Brothers movie. Plus, we already do have the Sonic movies and a Super Mario Brothers movie. Not to mention the permission. Yeah, that's like one of the major aspects as to why I don't think a Super Smash Brothers movie is even possible. There's too many studios where you have to like ask permission to use some of those characters. Especially if they want to add someone like Sonic or Steve from the Minecraft movie for some reason. Or even with the live-action Zelda movie, I don't know who's making that. Not sure why they would make it live-action to begin with, but I don't know. I'm not some Hollywood executive. Okay, so that's all edited. Even though you can barely tell the difference as to what that was, but you know what? It's good enough for me. And now I should probably save it, or save it as a JPEG. So I'm gonna do this again for just a little bit. I don't know why I keep doing this. This is like the safest page I could be on. Okay, so back to it. We're done editing this, so I can press save and then just move on to the next thing. if it'll even save, because it's taking a long time to save. Okay, we're good. So now I can work on not one, but two character renders. And I gotta work on this one because I did a bunch of outlining onto it last night. So I might as well just like see how far I get. Hopefully it's pretty far, actually. So, yeah. Where's the... Okay, here's the axis line thing I usually do. So, add a bit of wrinkles and seam lines to this render. Ow! Okay, my leg cracked. Okay. That felt good, though. I myself do believe Nintendo's affiliation with Universal as their Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. But actually, I will say one thing about the Zelda movie. Like, I don't know who the casting, who they actually cast for these. Like, I don't know who those actors are. But I will say this about it: I'm really glad that they didn't cast Tom Holland as Link in the Zelda movie, because yeah, Tom Holland's he's a good actor, but he's not fit to play every single hot fantasy or teenage character under the sun. Because I know some people I saw some people make fake thumbnails for fake trailers where they show a live action Ben 10 movie with Tom Holland as Ben, and he's almost in his 30s. He's not set to play a teenager like he used to. Yeah, Tom Holland's a good actor. I'm glad he wasn't in the cast as Link. But I'm sure whatever he does next, Spider-Man Brand New Day, will be a good movie, you know? I always rewatch Illumination's new Super Mario Brothers movie on repeat. Honestly, same here. Honestly, you ever watch the movie and just think to yourself, man, we're gonna start getting trailers to the sequel to this movie soon, because the sequel to that releases on my birthday next year, and we're gonna start seeing trailers for that sooner or later, maybe in September or October, the first movie did. And also, I bought Donkey Kong Bonanza yesterday with my friend Uni, and I swear to God, whenever I look at Donkey Kong in that game, all I can think about is just Rogan Kong from the movie, and it's kind of funny to me. Just especially because whenever I hear or whenever I see Donkey Kong's new design, I just can't not hear Seth Rogen laughing. The game so far is pretty good, though. Hello, Meadow. Glad you can join my stream today. Probably Tom Holland being in Uncharted. Presumably, how that... Yeah. Honestly, I liked Uncharted. When I saw it with my dad, it was actually a pretty good movie. I haven't seen it since, but I want to. I don't know. There was something about it. It just made me like Tom Holland's dynamic with Mark Wahlberg. I think it also another reason to blame for it's it flopping is it came out during the time when the pandemic was just starting to wind down. So or not just starting. It was almost winded down by then, and as such, people were still just like hesitant to go to the movies like they are, almost like they are now. So yeah, I'm drawing while listening to this. That's ironic. It's really cool that people like draw with me in a sense, just by like watching my live streams while they draw. That's that's like one of the coolest things in the world. Just like have this like sense of community on my live streams on my channels and stuff. You're almost at 800 subs. What do you think of that? That's honestly kind of like insane to think about. Actually, I should check and see what the sub count even is. Jonas Fletcher, hi, what did I miss? You didn't miss much. Like, just me rambling about, like, movies and stuff, and how Tom Holland shouldn't be cast as Link, and thankfully he wasn't. What the fuck? Oh my god! 793... Where did those people come from? Oh my god, that is insane. Okay, sure. I think maybe those people came from, like, a Lazy Bedhead's audience, because of me, like, popping up on Lazy Bedhead's stream a couple days ago. So, I'm still kind of wondering what to even do whenever I hit, like, 1K subs. Part of me thought of, like, doing a gaming stream, but another part of me thought of doing, like, a song cover. So... Because I know some people ask me to do song covers on my live stream, so maybe if I hit 1K subs, I'll try that and see where that goes. Also, I notice you lurk in Mr. Enter's stream. Yeah, I do sometimes. Like usually I make my entrance by just like kicking down John's door, and when he sees that one combination of emojis, he just immediately knows that it's me. You'll surpass 1K subs before you know it, Maddie. Honestly, with how close I am to hitting 800 subs without noticing, there's a good chance I'll probably hit 1,000 subs without noticing. And I would like it if you don't tell me this time. Like, I would like to be surprised whenever I just look on my look at my channel one day and see that I'm at 1K subs. I just want that little sense of surprise. I don't want anyone to tell me that I reached that number. But yeah, I feel like when it comes to people like subscribing to me, like part of me thinks that most of it is just me like appearing on other people's like YouTube channels, like John is a big one, like Mr. Enter. Like whenever I pop on like his channel, like as like whenever he credits me for something, people just like look at that link and just go, ooh, I wonder who this guy is, and then they click on my channel and they're just like, ooh, this guy's channel looks interesting. Or in the case of some live streamers, I don't know who, like they just look at my channel and say, who the hell is this guy? He seems like a total nobody. Welcome to the 1K club, dude. Yeah, I'm not there yet, but I'm sure when I do get there, I'll be welcomed into the club of 1,000 subscribers, which is kind of insane to think about. And who knows, maybe like maybe the more videos I make, the more subscribers I get, which is kind of like a given for YouTubers. Seven more until you get 800. Yeah. My milestones are like really small, but I still like can't help but wonder what to even do with them. Because I know, like, each time I hit, like, another 100 subscribers, I'm just thinking, ooh, should I do something? Should I do something to celebrate? Because I know when I hit, like, 500 subs, I did a live stream, and I ate a giant donut. And when I hit 600 or 700, I just, like, I ate another giant donut just because. I do give my thanks whenever I hit a milestone like that. So, yeah, at least log them, you know? I take screenshots, I catalog them, I thank my audience saying, thank you guys so much for subscribing to a YouTuber who does barely anything. Also, I'm also 20 volumes into Noragami, which means I've got 7 more volumes. I don't know what that is, but keep at it. I'm sure you like it, even though I don't know what that is. It sounds like some manga or something. So yeah. Don't you find it a little odd that you're affiliated with not Predator Hunters, but given what Mr. Enter and Lazy have collaborated on, how does that make you feel? That's a tricky question, honestly. Because, like, I know Mr. Enter and Lazy Behead aren't, like, necessarily Predator Hunters. So, like, I know, like, John reviews cartoons, and Lazy just does whatever the hell she wants. I'm not too sure what she does. Like, I know she sometimes reviews media. So, yeah. But in regards to, like, being affiliated with some other YouTube or some kind of Predator Hunters, because I know, like, a few videos I helped with, like, they mentioned Lyle Convoy and the fact that they sometimes mention him, because, like, when we were doing the whole, like, Star Giant investigation, the fact that he helped with the investigation, sort of, even though he wasn't, like, directly involved, it was still kind of crazy to think that he was involved with something that I was involved with. Because when you look at the Mr. Enter wiki, like, you see my name right next to his, and that aspect of it is a little terrifying. But otherwise, it's alright, you know. I like John, I like Lazy, and they like me, so of course they're just gonna, like, keep pushing my... Or, I know Lazy is. I don't know about John. I think whenever I do something for him, like short commissions and stuff, that's when he advertises my stuff. Hello, Kristen. Glad you can join my live stream. Oh, it's an anime with 2 seasons. I see. With the manga. I see. What should you do when you get to 800? Probably eat another giant donut. Provided that the bakery I go to for those, like, actually has some. And I kind of want donuts now. God damn it. I don't mind just wasting my time doing that when it doesn't even make that much of a difference, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Lyle Convoy scares me sometimes. Like, the way he yells reminds me of... Yeah, I'm not gonna step further into that comment. But, yeah. Lyle Convoy scares me too, really. Like, I know, like, if he was actually directly involved with, like, the Rebecca investigation, I would not have helped out at all. Like, no, like, if Lyle Convoy was directly involved with the Star Giant investigation, nobody would even know who the hell I am, because I wouldn't be involved with that. More like Leo Convoy? Yeah, how about instead of a giant donut, you eat a giant burger? Because I don't typically eat normal burgers. Like, I haven't tried, like, normal burgers from, like, normal places yet. Like, the burgers I eat are, like, made of, like, a bread that my mom makes. And, like, I don't even add condiments to those. I usually just eat them, like, plain. Like, not without cheese. Like, just the burger. So, I gotta try, like, actual burgers sometimes. I want to so badly. But I just never get around to it. Brownie donuts dipped in hot chocolate is heaven. I should probably try that, actually. That sounds kind of good. I'm curious. Does anyone heard about the backlash between Valve, Visa? I've never heard of that, actually. I don't know what that is, but I just hope that it doesn't, like, backfire on me. I've noticed a lot of Super Mario Galaxy music and sound effects in a couple of your videos. Peak game. Yeah, I'm a huge Super Mario Galaxy fan. If you couldn't tell by like me adding the sound effects and stuff into my videos. But yeah, it is a peak game. Like another video I have in mind is like making a love letter to Super Mario Galaxy. But I'll probably do that after I hit like 1,000 subs or maybe even 2,000. I don't even know. Just I would just try to make that video as long as I can, and also like do things like get a capture card so I can actually like record my gameplay, so I'm not like stealing from other YouTubers, or even just like doing the hassle like just me like spamming the capture button on my Joy-Cons, you know. I should probably add the other face, some other details to this face here. I remember trying an Oreo donut from a donut shop at Disney Springs called Everglades Donuts. It was amazing. Oh, that sounds good. Basically, starting to have removed games from their... Basically, Steam have removed games from... Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Favorite Mario game? Hell yes. Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy is actually my favorite game ever. Like, that's why I would want to make like a giant love letter to it. Oh wait, I gotta read what this previous comment was. Oh, yeah, I am so sorry for your loss, Kristen. Yeah, that's... Honestly, I have the mentality of like or my family has the mentality of like pets are family too. Like when you lose a pet, it's like losing a family member, because I know when I lost Jane, my first black cat, it felt like losing like a sister or a daughter or whatever. Probably a sister. Or even just like a best friend, really, because like yeah, I'm not gonna turn this stream into a downer, but yeah, it was heartbreaking, and I'm I'm probably gonna just like turn this into a very poorly done meme, but it felt like my first canon event before I even knew what canon events were. I'm sorry, that was so dumb. I wouldn't. I should probably stop talking about that subject, but yeah. Hopefully you get better, Kristen. At least your dog is in a much better place. Pets are definitely family. My whole family agreed. Mine too. When my first black cat Jane died, way back when. The gaming... I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello, Matt. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing alright. As you can see, I'm just like chilling, drawing and stuff. I think I'm kind of throwing my back out because I'm in a very poor sitting position. I should probably fix that real quick. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, okay, now. Ugh. Just gotta search it out. Ugh. Okay. Okay, now I'm good. Had a brownie donut at Krispy Kreme in Johannesburg. I don't know. I can't really see that, but yeah. That has been replaced by Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, yeah. I never tried now, but Edmonton is like a 3-hour drive away from where I live. So, yeah. I want to try Krispy Kreme sometime. I have tried it, but I want to try it where the donuts are like actually like fresh and not semi-stale. So yeah, I guess sometime if I go to Edmonton with my brother or something, he might take me to Krispy Kreme. I have a black cat who is currently a year old. She has a very silent meow. That sounds adorable, actually. Because I've had my current black cat, Gigi, for I think almost 2 years, and she has a really loud meow, you know? She sometimes like wakes me up in the morning with her little meow thing that she does, And I can never tell if she does that for attention or if she just wants food. Sometimes it's actually a mix of both. Like, she does it for attention and food. There's also, like, I know over at my dad, or over at the house where my dad lives, he has, like, a couple kittens that I really want to go see. Like, just go give him some love, you know? I have a black cat named Bean. He is absolutely adorable. Black cats are so good. So, yeah. OMG, it's Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. That's adorable. You misspelled Gigi. For one thing, like, my Gigi is a girl. So, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick demonstration. So that's her name, like that's how it's spelled, and this is what it's short for. See? Short for Jane the Second. In Roman numerals, I guess. And yeah, I wanna cats are silent most of the time, but whenever they need food. Yeah, honestly, I still don't know if Gigi does that for attention. So, yeah, that's something. Baby kitties. I want to go see those baby kitties that my dad has over at the house that he lives in. But he hasn't, like, offered to, like, go do something, like, go watch Superman or anything. So, I'm at a bit of a loss for that. I should probably look at the reference for her hair real quick. Yes, I see. Cats can be loud as dogs. I never heard of that, actually. Speaking of Superman, what did you think of it? I love Superman. I love the movie so much. It actually made me smile like the minute it, or not the minute it ended, but like just like the whole time I was watching it. It was just such a good movie. Oh, I saw the new Superman movie earlier this week. It was awesome. It was awesome. I forgot to like do something like because I know like when the movie ended and when I was just sitting there about to walk out, like for some reason the auditorium I was in started playing Super Mario Brothers music, and I pulled my phone out and recorded that. So and I just forgot to post it to social media. I'm more of a dog person, but I love them both so much. That's valid, honestly. I'm not much of a dog person because, personally, dogs kind of freak me out. And that's kind of like a me thing. Let's see. I got a message on my phone, so I should probably see what that is real quick. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway. Crypto is the best dog. Yeah. I wanted to give it a try, but my mom's boyfriend refused. Refused to see. Oh, I see. I read that wrong. Okay. I want a pet, mostly a cat, but my place doesn't allow pets. Aw, that's... Honestly, I hate places that do that. Like, why would you not allow pets? And, like, that's kind of dumb, honestly. Like, what kind of place, like, doesn't allow pets? Probably those with, like, heartless landlords or something. I don't know. They played Mario music. Is that secretly a place for the second movie? I don't know if it was like a secret thing to like promote the second movie because there's no trailers for the second movie. Honestly, I think it was just like I don't know what to think. I think it was just like a random occurrence where like they just wanted to like play Mario Brothers music for some reason. Because I know whenever, like, it makes sense when I'm in a gaming store, because one time when I was like, I don't know, 11 or something, maybe I was 12, but like I was in a store called Game City, and they played like one of my favorite songs from Super Mario Galaxy, and I just stood there, not doing anything, but just listening to the song. It's a thing that happens sometimes. Like, it's always a surprise to just hear video game music in public, and whenever it does happen, I just sit there or stand there. I'm sorry if I can't really like keep up with the chat and stuff. So, unfortunately, some people don't know how to clean up after their pet, and it peeves me. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense, because like yeah, I know like people that my dad lives with, like they can't really look out after their pets, but they keep getting new ones. Like again with those kittens that or that they have at the place that my dad lives. Video game music is, in general, is beautiful. Yes, I agree. Because even when playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, I was like thinking, "Ooh, this song is pretty good." Even when I'm just like roaming around, like I just like stop and listen to the music for a little bit and just think, "Man, this is some really good music." One time I was at Walmart and the intercom started playing the tune from Super Mario Brothers 1, specifically where you clear the level. Honestly, like the one I heard was like a bunch of like it was like a melody or a medley for from Super Mario Brothers 1. So that was interesting. It almost made me want to play Super Mario Brothers like the very first like or not even like the very first. It was like the first Super Mario Brothers game. Because I know that Mario himself has appeared in like other games prior to Super Mario Brothers, but it made me want to play that again. It would be a very short playthrough, but it would still be something worth doing. The underwater theme in Donkey Kong Country is incredibly calming. I have not heard that because I have not heard. I've never played Donkey Kong Country. I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, and that's like the very first like Donkey Kong game I've ever bought myself. I haven't played anything like Donkey Kong Country, anything, not Tropical Freeze, not Returns or anything. So I guess this is gonna be a first for me. I just came back, my phone dead, but I went on YouTube and my TV, I saw you live streaming. Oh, okay, I see. Well, welcome to the live stream, or welcome back to it. As you can see, I'm just like hard at work with this like one render I started working on last night. Instead of doing other stuff like this like this render, I haven't like touched this yet, apart from giving it a new suit off stream. But yeah. Have you ever watched the show Donkey Kong Country? I have not watched a single episode of that, but I have watched videos about it. Like I know Video Game Donkey made a video about that, and I sometimes like go back and rewatch it because like I like Donkey. He's really funny. But otherwise, I have not seen the Donkey Kong Country cartoon myself, but I hear it's good sometimes. It has a few meme-worthy things in it, so yeah. Banana Slim. That I do know. That I do know from the Donkey Kong Country show. I've never played Donkey Kong on the Nintendo 64 before. Neither have I. As I said, I don't really play a lot of Donkey Kong games, apart from like these don't even count, but like I do play like the Mario versus Donkey Kong games a lot. And Donkey Kong is only just the antagonist of that series. So you don't really play as him unless you're playing like as a toy version of him. Tomorrow I might go to my local arcade and grind Mario Kart Arcade GP XD or DX. honestly valid. I played like a Mario Kart World in a restaurant just yesterday. I played it online and I did not do so well at Knockout Tour, and it was really embarrassing because my friend Uni was there. So yeah, me and my mother's side of the family are going on a pedal tavern tour tomorrow. Ever heard of those? I have not heard of those. I don't know what those are, and I need a drink. I've been talking too much. Ugh. Personally, I feel Donkey Kong is misunderstood, but that's probably just me. Honestly, even I'm starting to feel like he's just misunderstood. Especially when it comes to like the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. Like, all he wanted in the first game alone, all he wanted was a mini Mario toy. So he just stole the whole factory's worth. Like, he just stole the whole stock. And at the end of the game, spoiler alert for a 20-year-old game, by the way. At the end of that, Mario just gives him a toy, just like he wanted. And everyone just lives happily ever after. And that's just in the first game. Like, Mario does that to him again in, like, a few subsequent games. Like, I know in, like, a Miniland Mayhem on the DS, like, Donkey Kong kidnapped Pauline because he wanted a mini Pauline toy, but they were sold out. And instead of just, like, dealing with it like a normal guy, he just captures Pauline, and Mario has to, like, go through 8 worlds to rescue her. And by the end of the game, like, they stop at the Ferris wheel, and Mario just gives him a mini Pauline toy, like, just after beating him in the final boss showdown. And saying all this makes me want to replay that game. I remember liking Miniland Mayhem a lot, especially because in the Miniland Mayhem, that's where Pauline started getting her iconic voice that you sometimes hear in like things like Odyssey or even every subsequent spin-off that she appeared in. Like, that's when they gave Pauline her signature voice in that game. And I loved it. I was there for it too, because I remember getting that game when it first came out, and I was like, I don't know how old I was. I think I was like 8 or something. But yeah. I never played Mario Galaxy, and I don't really care if I do. That's invalid. But you should try to find a way to play that. That's just a recommendation from me, though. If you don't want to play it, then it's cool, you know? I've only played Miniland Mayhem once years ago. That is also kind of valid because like it's a very like niche sub-series. You find some people who like who at least heard of it, but looking back on that series, like a lot of the games are like way too similar to each other. So it would be kind of like hard to tell which of those games is which, especially when like the first game is like hard to tell, or it's easy to tell like that's the first game because you're actually playing as Mario in that game. But for like every subsequent game in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong franchise, you're always just playing as like the mini Mario toys and not like Mario himself. And that aspect of it kind of is kind of what makes that series like kind of similar in execution. So yeah, I can understand that people like call those games like way too similar to one another. Because I could show you footage of like footage from Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis, or Miniland Mayhem, and just say, "Oh, I tricked you. They're actually just footage from Minis March Again." The DSiWare game that no one can even buy anymore. I stepped out for a minute. Plumber just came over. It's kind of ironic that a plumber just came to your house and we're just talking about games with a giant ape fighting a plumber. That's kind of funny, actually. I heard Donkey Kong doesn't have any characters aside from the Nintendo franchise character, which actually sucks. Oh shit, I missed that. I can't even go back to reread that. I'm not big into video games. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Honestly, for me too, it's like hard to get into video games these days. There are some games that I look forward to that I don't end up playing, and there's some games that I don't really look forward to, and I wind up playing those for some reason. Like Spider-Man 2, like that's the game I wasn't looking forward to out of like the one from like a Mario, Super Mario Brothers Wonder at the time. I wasn't looking forward to Spider-Man 2 because they came out on the same day, and yet I 100% completed Spider-Man 2 first before I did for Mario Brothers Wonder, and I still haven't completed Super Mario Brothers Wonder all the way through. I've beaten the final levels and all those stuff, but I haven't like 100% completed it, and all I have to do is like buy a bunch of standees in that game. Plumbers are the real IRL heroes. Agreed. You know. TC Nick 3's voice. You pick. Let's do Luigi. Oh man, I want to play a Luigi game now. Thanks a lot, Flamingo. I just noticed that the Spider-Man theme is playing in the back. You just noticed that? I've been like doing that for the past like few streams. But I don't know. Credit where it's due. This is probably like the first stream that you've ever tuned into mine, and that's like yeah, it's like a whole theme that I have for my channel going on, because like each and every single one of my thumbnails has like a little spider logo on it, and even on my background, as you can see there, there's just like a bunch of webs everywhere. And yeah, I like the vibe here a lot, and I can only hope that everyone else here likes the vibe too. And even here, like you see me drawing myself in like a little like a Spider-Sona outfit. Because I'm Spider-Man. Oh, that was such a bad Batman impression. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Indeed, Star Wars fan, indeed. The second I saw that that chat message, I knew I had to do that a little bit. Spider-Verse is definitely on my bucket list. Honestly, being an artist on Spider-Verse is like on my bucket list, but after seeing all the harsh working conditions like those guys face, probably not so anymore. But it would be kind of cool to do, you know? I would have to do like a whole lot of or I would have to get a whole lot of press in order for Sony to even notice that I do this. Like, I draw Spider-Man a lot, and I have my own like a distinct art style that would be kind of cool to see on a movie. Did you see the trailer for Pixar's Hoppers? I have seen that trailer, and like I said, I'm interested in watching the movie, but I just know that movie is not going to get like the what's the word, the marketing it needs in order to actually be profitable, especially with like what happened to Elio, you know. And honestly, I think I might just end up making that Pixar video I have in the back burner, or the one that I've been writing, you know. Like I think I should just like finish that script and just release it, or make a video on it and then release it. I don't know. I have a feeling that I've become a little bit discouraged to make more YouTube videos, because like sometimes when I edit, or when I need to edit, like it always updates, and for some reason like the footage I end up like making, it always has like glitches in it, and they're always like hard to fix. As you saw for something like the K-pop Demon Hunter short I did. Like those glitches, like those just popped up when I made the finished version. And when I saw those, I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to deal with this. Maybe nobody will mind the glitches. My boyfriend wants to watch Superman, and eventually the new Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, I want to watch Fantastic Four, if you guys couldn't already tell. Pixar is done out of Pixar has done out to blame. Yeah, that's what I want to make the video about, because I know that, like, I saw that one TikTok, I think, where a Pixar employee like is blaming the audience for not watching Elio, when I watched Elio and I liked Elio. So yeah, that's what I want to kind of focus my Pixar video about. Or I don't know, it wouldn't focus on that like a video specifically. It would just be like the straw that brought the camel's back, or the thing that made me want to like actually make the video. Gone out to blame. Yeah. Everyone go see Hoppers when it comes out. Disney or prove Disney wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Once more, I like the time I looked at Rockman Demon Hunter, K-pop Demon Hunter sub shows up. Yeah. But yeah, honest question, or I want your guys' honest opinion. Did any of you guys like actually care about the glitches when I uploaded my K-pop Demon Hunter short? Like they're probably not like too noticeable, but like whenever I actually showed footage from the movie, there were like little bits of green that just flashed on the screen, and I didn't really like that, and there was nothing I could do about that. But I want you guys to tell me, did any of you like really mind that? Because like I don't know, some feedback on that regard would probably be a motivator to like actually like inspire me to like keep on going, keep making YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah, just get your honest opinions out about that. I want to watch the old Spider-Man movies now. Honestly, define old Spider-Man movies. Do you want to watch the ones with like Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire? Like what? I don't know which those movies I was watching, but I remember like sometime a few days ago I was watching Spider-Man 2, and when I was watching that, I was just like, oh my god, I'm in the same headspace as this guy. Things like nothing is going right for me. Yeah, I was just feeling a little bit down that day, so like yeah. Watching Spider-Man 2 obviously doesn't help with that kind of thing. It only makes you feel worse. The Sam Raimi trilogy is considered old now. It is, because like, oh my god. Like, I'm as old as the very first Spider-Man movie. Like, the first Sam Raimi movie came out when, like, the year I was born. So, I guess maybe it was kind of written in the stars that I was, like, watch, or that I grew up, like, loving Spider-Man media. But yeah, I lost my train of thought real bit, like for a little bit, like then. I can't do words. I don't know why I can't do words. But yeah, I lost my train of thought, and as such, that's why I was silent. So yeah, how old are you now? I'm 23 years old. Like I turned 23 back in April, so yeah. I'm as old as the second movie. I will be 23 or 21 in 3 months. Oh, I see. I heard some kind of bang downstairs. I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna assume that my mom woke up and just closed her door. If you're on VC later, I challenge you to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Honestly, I know Sushi from Yoon's server wants to play Mario Kart, but I'm not too sure if he wants to play 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart World. I wouldn't mind playing 8 Deluxe. I really like 8 Deluxe more than I like playing Mario Kart Tour or World. Mario Kart World. I don't know why I kept saying Tour. Yeah, the reason I was feeling down when I was watching Spider-Man 2 is because I know I saw one of my old friends that was that I became friends with when I was a teenager. I saw her get married to her wife, and when I saw that, I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for both of you." But my god, this kind of thing really makes me sad. uh because it just pains me to see a lot of my I love it when my friends get married to their significant others, but that just makes me feel alone, you know. I'm not gonna try to elaborate further on that, but my god, that just made me feel down. But I'm really happy for her. I'm really happy for both of them, and yeah. I really need to get out more. Maybe I should retire the whole art thing and just like become some kind of street Casanova, or maybe do stand-up comedy. I hear chicks love a guy who's funny. The Spider-Man child has been born and chosen to be the next. Wait, hold on. The Spider-Man child has been born has been chosen to be the next Spider-Man. Honestly, if I'm chosen to be a Spider-Man in an actual like piece of Spider-Man media, that would be so honorable. Where it would just, I would feel so honored in that case. My cat Pumpkin is Dream Tweaky. That sounds cute, honestly. I don't have a Switch 2, but 8 Deluxe is the best bet. Besides, I have a better. Yeah, those intermission tracks are kind of boring unless you're playing Knockout Tour. If Nintendo's gonna make me play those tracks, then I might as well just like play Knockout Tour a lot. The Sam Raimi films are admittedly campy and dated, but they have certain charm to them. To that. Honestly, I think that's what they were going for. They wanted... Because Spider-Man is a campy character, you know? Pizza Tongue quote from the second movie. Yeah. I quote that. I quote that line like a lot whenever I have pizza with my friends. Makes them still enjoyable all these years later. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so now that that's all drawn out, or I suppose I should probably add like a little details here. Okay, so just gotta do this real quick, and I think I did something wrong here. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see where I messed up there. I messed up again. Damn it. Okay, there we go. I just gotta draw this hand, or... Oh wait, I'm missing a spot here. Or 2, or 3. I always feel like I'm doing a girl's makeup whenever I actually draw makeup on a character like this. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting for me to do sometimes. What's your pizza of choice? I really like pepperoni pizza from Domino's. I like Pizza Hut too, but like I know my friend Wes hates Domino's, but everyone, yeah. I like Pizza Hut. I like Domino's, and I always get pepperoni pizza from either of them. Sometimes if I'm feeling like kind of bold, I usually like ask them to put extra pepperonis on like whenever I buy from Domino's. And sometimes I order like I used to order cheese pizza from Domino's, and they're still really good too. They're plain, but they're good, and I like them. Sometimes I also get like breadsticks, and I really like the whole like what is it, Parmesan. I like Parmesan on pizza sometimes. All this is making me hungry for pizza now, dude. Either pizza or breadsticks. I don't know. I want some. I like pan salad, pepperoni, or pan salad with pepperoni and green peppers and mushrooms. Yeah, everybody has their taste in pizza. Like that's why like they mix and match like condiments. Like it's like having a burger with like all these like different stuff on it. Sometimes like people add like peppers and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling on. I know nothing about food. I'm just such a basic bitch when it comes to like actually eating food, because all of my stuff is usually everything I usually eat is just like a plain, you know. especially like when it comes to hot dogs. I don't even add like ketchup and mustard to hot dogs. I usually just eat them like as they are. And now all this is making me hungry for hot dogs. Why do all my live streams just make me hungry? Like, why do you guys do this to me? Why do I do this to myself even? Whenever I'm in Chicago, I always make sure to get some pizza from from one of the many pizzeries. Yeah, I've wanted to get, like, I know I want to eventually take a trip to Chicago in order to see that Spider-Man exhibit that they have there at the museum there. Or, I don't know, like, is it a museum? I don't even know. But they have some kind of Spider-Man exhibit there, and I know my friend Phineas wants me to go see that too. So, yeah, if I ever find a way to get over anxiety and stuff, I'll probably go to Chicago for my first solo trip. There were also other reasons why I wanted to go to Chicago, but none of them matter in this context. Oh, jeez. Homer Simpson drill. Yeah. So many people are just talking about food, and it's making me hungry. Why are you guys doing this to me? You guys are just making me hungry, and all I have on my side is a bag of Doritos and a little tub of Dunkaroos icing or frosting, and I just eat that with a spoon, I guess. I have very bad eating habits. Take notes, folks. Do not be like me when it comes to eating, because I have very poor eating habits. I'm not sure how long I've been doing the stream for. I think I've been going for like an hour. So, I don't know. I do know, at the very least, I want to get this like colored before I like end the stream or move on to the next thing. Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll just skip out on this. Because it's kind of a thing at this point. Like, I just have that tab open, but I never work on it. Sorry about that. Thank you. Doritos are pretty good, yeah. When it comes to Doritos, I don't really eat like any of their other flavors. I only just eat like nacho cheese flavors. I have considered like getting into the Cool Ranch Doritos, see how those taste. So I guess if I ever do that, I'll let you guys know what I think of those. 80 minutes. Oh, I see. Thank you for keeping track for me. But like I said, I want to at the very least get this colored before I end the stream. So that might take a little bit of time, especially because I still got to work on this like this staff here. By the way, what do you guys think of the design of the staff that I've been drawing? It's cool, right? It's unique. It's different. I don't see like people have a magic staff design like this. Cool Ranch's Peak Doritos. I'll have to... I love Cool Ranch... Okay, everybody seems to like Cool Ranch Doritos, so maybe I'll give those a shot one day. I didn't know you had bad eating habits before starting indulging on fruits. So you don't ruin your health. I have considered getting into like more fruits than I have now, because I don't really eat fruits. But sometimes I consider like eating grapes or blueberries, or even just like peaches. I really like peach juice, so I might like actual peaches. I did take a bite of a candy apple once a few years ago, but I didn't really like it. And I guess like because I learned that there are so many different types of apples, I can understand like why the first one I tried wouldn't be as good. So maybe if I ever like try apples again, it'll have to be like a different type of apple. Because I know from Jane Animations, like there's like way too many different types of apples. I recommend apples, grapes, and peaches. As I said, I've considered getting into like grapes and peaches, but I just went on a whole side tangent about apples. I probably shouldn't talk about eating habits because it's kind of making me uncomfortable. So yeah, I would love to meet Jaden Animations in person one day. I would too. I would like to meet Jaden Animations in general, actually. I remember one time, like a few years ago, I actually raced Jaden in Mario Kart, but because it was like on the worst Mario Kart track, Ninja Hideaway, I didn't really win, but at the very least, I beat Jaden. Like that was one thing. And you could probably go to find that if you know where to look, but it would be like really, really hard to find. But just know that I beat Jaden Animations in the Mario Kart race once. And you know what? I would do it again too, if I was actually able to. Especially because like Ninja Hideaway is not my strongest track. It's better than when I try to race on something like Cheeseland or something. But, yeah, I'm not good at Ninja Hideaway. And, frankly, Ninja Hideaway is not a very good track. Lucky bastard. Yeah. I'm not even too sure if she even knows that. I will not stand for Ninja Hideaway slander. Well, sorry. That's just my personal opinion. If you like Ninja Hideaway and I don't, more power to you. At the very least, I'm more likely to pick Ninja Hideaway than I am to pick like any Mario Kart Tour track, like something like let's say New York Minute or Singapore Speedway. I'm more likely to pick Ninja Hideaway than any of those tracks. Except for Vancouver Velocity, because I actually like Vancouver. I've been to Vancouver, so it would make sense for me to kind of pick Vancouver Velocity. Even though that they're, being there doesn't necessarily make you, like, good at any track you play in Mario Kart. Like, I could probably go to Vegas and probably still suck at, like, whatever the hell you call the Vegas track in Mario Kart World or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or even something like Singapore. I could probably go to Singapore and still be bad at that track too. Cheeseland is where Wallace wants to live. Yeah, I know that reference. I've seen a Grand Day Out. I am probably on the wrong layer. At least Singapore Speedway is beautiful. Yeah, I'll give it that. That's the only thing that Singapore Speedway has going for it. I think to some degree the music is also kind of cool. But my god, it is so tricky. And actually talking about this all out loud is kind of making me think that maybe I just have a skill issue. But actually, it's more of like a design issue, really, if I'm being honest. Honestly, I think I just need a training montage of me just like racing on all the Mario Kart Worlds or Mario Kart Tour stages and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so that way I can actually like get better at racing in those. But my god, they've been out for like almost like I think almost 3 years, and I still haven't like mastered any of them just yet, except for maybe Sydney Sprint. I think that's like the only Mario Kart Tour stage I actually took the time to like actually get good at. Hello, I'm listening and folding towels. Good. That's cool. Welcome to my stream. Right now, I'm eating pistachios, and they're one of my favorite snacks. Oh, I see. That's cool. At least they don't compare to DK Summit. Uh, yeah. I forget which one is DK Summit. That's the one with like a. I know DK Pass is like the first snow level, and I think DK Summit is like the one with like the snowboarding stages. Oh, I'm thinking of DK Mountain. That's the one from Double Dash. Oh my god, there's so many Donkey Kong tracks in Mario Kart, and I haven't like memorized all of them. Okay, so last thing I need to work on. I want to give this some depth, you know? I'm gonna do a little magic trick here. See if my audience likes magic. Huh. DK Jungle from Arcade GP is basically a reskin of Baby Park from Double Dash. Oh, I haven't really played the arcade Mario Kart games all that much. I played them a few times, but yeah, I didn't really take the time to like memorize the tracks or anything. So yeah, I'm open to trying those games again, but I don't know. I would probably have to wait like next time I'm actually at an arcade that actually has that. Your character's weapon looks so cool. It's a very cool magic staff, right? Like, it looks like a, it looks like a spear in this aspect because of like how sharp it looks, and yeah, that's by design, really. What is that? Oh, that's on the sketch layer. Okay, I've just been erasing that for nothing. Okay, so with that added, and everything else looking like it's fine and doesn't need any more tweaking when it comes to line work, suppose now I can get to coloring, actually. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. Where is that, I know I had a layer where it's just like her flat colors, and I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. This almost looks like a piece of pop art, actually. Oh, of course, I need something real quick. I need to make some kind of like outline for this. You can't just like start using the paint bucket willy-nilly. You gotta like take the time to actually like know where you want the colors to go. Like this helps with shading a lot whenever I get to that aspect. You just make a little like silhouette figure, and then just like start coloring on that. Well, not on it necessarily, just like have a base. especially if you need something like lighting to be done, then it's nice to have like one of these. I'll show you what I mean in just a second here, but yeah. You gotta get every last little gap so that way nothing stands in the way. And I think that should be good. Or expand it by 1, see how that looks real quick. Maybe the 1 isn't really necessary in this. Okay, so invert that. And boom, white silhouette. Now I can hide the sketch layer and actually start coloring. And for this, I just use the paint bucket tool for everything because I'm one of those artists. And now I can start coloring and using the paint bucket. Can my screen just stay with me? I'm seeing that I'm already missing a few spots. And I can't really tell like what color is supposed to go where with this. So gotta use some workarounds for that. My coworker gave me a baggie of chocolate chips. I want some. You are very creative when it comes to character designs, Maddie. That's one of the things I'll always admire with creative people like you. Thank you. I'm glad that you like this and like what I do here. Is that even the right color? I don't even know. Okay, so now let's start with the clothes. This is the one thing I hate about when I draw. I always put this crazy amount of detail to everything I draw that no other artist would see otherwise. So yeah. Where is your price list on Instagram? It is, yeah. I actually just got a commission from some random watcher of Mr. Enter, I think. So I gotta start at the very least rig the models before I do something else, like work on my Fantastic Four suit. Oh my god, somebody just donated. Singapore Speedway isn't very good, or Singapore Speedway isn't very difficult track. Get good. Fuck you. I'm happy that you donated just to tell me that Singapore Speedway is good, or is a good track, but fuck you, you know? Oh my god, that is... I still have to actually figure out how to accept donations from live streams and stuff, because I don't know how to accept live streams yet, or accept donations yet. Oh, hey, Gigi just walked in my room. Gigi. What is that kitty doing? She just hopped on my bed and just meowed. I'm just messing around, by the way. I know you're just messing around. I'm just having fun here. We're all just vibing, having fun. It does take a lot of skill after all. Yeah. You see what I mean when I add too much detail to look at this. Nobody would notice this little pixel from way far in the image, but I fill those in anyway. See, even there's some right here. I think fixing mistakes like this just really goes to show that I really care about making my art look good. So, yeah. Where is... Do I gotta make my own... do I gotta make another layer just for this? Hold on. There is another gap there that I gotta fix. And another one that doesn't get fixed for some reason. Nope, that's the wrong pen. Okay, so... I don't know what color I should make the boots. Should I make them like the same color as the vest and stuff? Let's try that. Okay, I suppose that looks good so far. What do we think? Like, does making the boots the same color as, like, the vests and these little gauntlets here look good? I'm gonna go now. Bye. See you guys. Bye, Kristen. Glad you were able to join my stream. But yeah, I'll just leave that up to you guys. Like, I'm just gonna keep going. And I suppose I don't need this anymore, so I can probably just hide it. If I can... There it is. Okay. So then what I need now is I need to find where this other folder was. No, here it is, I think. The picture of her actually... Yeah. Thankfully, this is shaded and stuff too, so I can... Or there was some flat colors in there, but yeah. You're welcome, Maddie. Bye. Bye, Kristen. That's the sketch layer. Where is... Here it is. Which thing can go where? I suppose this can be where I color the staff. Where is... Oh my god, I'm losing track of so many things right now. And I missed a spot when it comes to detailing this thing. This is so not great. I had to fix this many errors on stream. But, at least that one was an easier fix. By the way, another quick question. What would you guys like? How would you guys be open? Like, would you guys be open to watching me like edit on stream? I have thought of like doing like work streams where I'm like editing videos, but I feel like some of that might like spoil the video in question. I don't know. It's just something to think about because I know a certain somebody, not gonna say her name here, sometimes does editing streams, and I'm not too sure if people would want to watch those from me, and I don't want to seem like I'm plagiarizing her. Not that I really care because of who she is. If you know, you know. You know? If you want, sure. I'd watch, dude. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll see how that goes if I ever give that a shot. Where's the... Here it is. I gotta remind myself to make her handle like for her staff here wrapped in like a purple, like her cloak. So yeah, that'll be interesting to do. when I get to that point. I want to like add her eyes too before I end the stream. So let's do that real quick. I have a sneaking suspicion who, but I don't want to know for sure. Okay, good. The staff looks badass. Thank you. I like the way it looks. It went from looking like how it does here to looking like how it does now. It looks more rounded here, and I like it better like this, kind of. Okay, so I suppose now I should, at the very least, like I said earlier, I should probably at the very least like make her eyes like how they look here. So let's do that real quick. Where is my... I am on the wrong color folder. Where do I want to put the eyes? I suppose I'll just put them here, I guess. In this layer. And I missed a few spots when it comes to how the eyelashes look. So I suppose I should take a minute to fix those real quick. You guys probably can't even see them on stream like I can, but I just do it anyway because I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just care that much when it comes to art and how people view mine. So yeah. Okay, so now that those are done, I suppose I can also add her irises or her pupils. And fix a little gap there. It's not even a gap, it's like more like a overflow. There. Now here's where I do a little bit of cheating. Or not. I don't think I left her eye colors here. Shoot. Well, okay then. I guess I'll have to find them myself. Oh, by the way, this, I'll show it later, but I'll show you guys what I mean later. I'm gonna do the eyes real quick, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. Let's see. Eye color set. Purple. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Where's the sketch layer? I need to use that for reference real quick. Here we go. Magnifique. Does she need her lipstick too? You guys want me to add her makeup too before I end the stream too? I'll do that if you guys want to see that. This is the wrong size. This is too big. I suppose 20 will do it. Add her makeup. I need to get back to writing creative, but yeah. Well, okay, I guess I'll do her makeup too, and then I'll end the stream. Once I add her eyes here too. I'm losing track of so much words right now, and I do not like that. I don't know why you guys put up with the way I talk and stuff. This is something I make YouTube videos with. Why do people like my voice so much? Okay. Soft airbrush. Hard airbrush. And one of my favorite details, some eye shine, is probably a good way to describe it. So yeah, we'll just go with that. We'll call it that. And now the highlights, I think. duplicate this, blur this, make it more like that, I guess. We'll do it to a factor of 20%. And for the center of the iris here, I have a new method of doing this, actually. I'm going to add a little bit of purple, so that way it looks like this. There we go. I think that looks good. So now let's duplicate these. Move one over here. And just start merging like crazy. And duplicating again because for some reason. I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm just giving myself unnecessary things to do. And I kind of hate myself for it. Okay, I have a magic trick for this. Last little tool here, or magic wand tool. Instant delete. Boom. Nothing there. Okay, so I suppose now I should probably do her makeup here too. Do I even have like her colors here for what her makeup is supposed to be colored as? Unless I use the gradient here, like, huh. This is kind of puzzling. Oh, that's for her dress. Oh, this is the right color. Here we go. All this is for her makeup. Okay. Let's do that then. Once I hide this layer. Okay, here we go. I forgot what the trick was that I did with her eyeshadow way back when. All of this is going to be a series of me like doing some magic tricks to try to like do a character's makeup on stream, I guess. Or not necessarily how to do it, but how to draw it, you know? Okay, so let's try strong blur. Is that good? That looks alright. Let's try Gaussian blur then. Okay, so transparency lock. There we go. So that's her eyeshadow. Now for her, I'm going to do her cheeks too. Because I know for her sister here, I gave her rosy cheeks, so I figure it's only best that I do the same for her here too. By the way, if you guys can already tell, like, I suppose now I can show you what I mean, but these two are supposed to be sisters. So, yeah. Matty the makeup artist. Oh my god. No. I wouldn't even call myself a makeup artist because I've never actually done a girl's makeup in real life. I've mostly just drawn it on characters. So I wouldn't call myself a makeup artist by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see. Soft. Increase the size a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. So now I gotta find that color layer again. Why not start on yourself? I don't know how. No, I probably wouldn't look good in makeup. I don't even look good now. I don't know why I would even want to even try makeup. At the very least, I would like try nail polish for like a costume I have in mind for Halloween. And if Uni's still here, then she knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so I suppose now I hide this real quick. I know I gotta like carefully like draw this. Because if I don't do it just right, it won't look right, you know? Damn it. Can the camera just stay with me? Okay, so now this is probably an unnecessary step towards doing this, but I think I missed a spot. Yeah, as I was saying, it's an unnecessary step, but I'm probably gonna add like some kind of like gradient or highlight to this. I think for this I'm supposed to make it a screen layer. Yeah. Okay, so where is... Okay. There we go. Does that even look good? I don't even know. There. Did I even do this right for her eyebrows here? Hold on. Okay, there we go. And, yeah, I think that just about does it. By the way, what do you guys think of the way these two look so far? Like, do they look like sisters? I hope they do, because that's honestly the goal for this. Ah! Ah, my knuckles cracked. Oh. I am just prematurely stretching before I even, like, officially end the live stream. But, yeah. They look fine on my TV, but maybe I just have, like, a very poor settings for the colors on my TV. They don't look, like, as synced up to how they do on my tablet here. Some colors on my TV look way darker than they do on my, on my tablet here. Maybe they are sisters. They are sisters. Like I designed these two to be sisters. I guess if the better like they look like the same woman. Like the better description I would give these. Like, I'm trying to design these so that like they're twin sisters. So I don't know. I'll leave that to you guys. Like let me know if these actually do look like twins. So yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm just stalling because like I'm about to end the stream. So yeah, I'm trying to get like your guys' like artistic feedback before I actually end the stream. So yeah, I will. Okay, so any last minute thoughts or anything you guys want to say before I end the stream, like any goodbyes or anything like that. I usually just like to, as I say in all my streams, I like to like leave my audience in order to like say their stuff or before we part ways. I think we can all agree that Maddie's art is always peak. Thank you, Uni. Yeah, I actually posted something to my Instagram where it's just a little flag waving in the air. Like, I did that in I think like less than like an hour or two. So yeah, hamburger with cheese. You're making me hungry. I gotta find something to eat after the stream. So yeah, favorite drink. I like peach juice. I like green apple Gatorade. I like fruit punch Powerade. I like a Fruitopia too. Strawberry Fruitopia. Speaking of drink, I should probably take another one because my throat is sore. Your art will always be awesome. Stay Flamingo testing everybody. Go hashtag go Spidey. Thank you, Flamingo Rider. Okay. Fingers or mouse is on the button here. Or that's the wrong button. It's on this button now. But yeah, anybody want to say the goodbyes before we part ways again? See you in the next stream. Stay positive. I will try to stay positive. It's been such a downer week for me lately. So, yeah. Maybe the Donkey Kong game will provide some positivity. But, yeah. I'm going to go play that, actually. So, I will see you guys on my next live stream. So, yeah.